Is God a jealous God? I would like to say it you should really like stop yourself immediately and say, can I even understand the jealousy that God feels versus what a human feels? Or is like did the authors write down jealousy in the past because that's just the closest we can get to understanding the sort of like I guess the reactions that are involved, right? Like whenever you're jealous, how do you react? You react by either, like if it's for instance your partner who maybe is cheating on you, you obviously react either against the perpetrator who's just doing that action, or you talk to your partner, whatever. That's the reaction. Now, obviously, again, on God's level, it's not the same type of reaction. You're not God. You don't know what kind of reaction like you can't fully tell the difference, but you should be able to now with common sense realize this question of even questioning if God could be jealous, what that means. Don't conflate human jealousy with divine jealousy or God's jealousy. It's way different. And I don't know, I've heard this question many times, and it just I don't know. This is like it's also worth noting this. Look at the very fact that you even question this to begin with. How are you even comprehending that a jealousy for God doesn't like make sense to you? Why are you comprehending that? That's actually the main thing to look at. I mean, especially if we're made in the Image, that could even be an answer to that too, like or a sort of like a hint or sort of like a glimpse into what being image of God means, the bearer of the name. We are actually like understanding things. And these questions themselves are sort of like pointing to that nature, how we're even can even think like we're trying to even think about what God can be and then like thinking beyond ourselves. I mean, that's like I feel like that's the most like beneficial questioning one can do when it comes to being human to begin with. That almost like helps the human condition just by merely questioning what God could be. So you coming to that question maybe is because there is something more. But also it's pointing to the fact that yeah, okay, if it doesn't make sense, now try to plug that in into understanding what jealousy is to God versus man. That's it. That's all you have to do. And then you start realizing like attributes. Then you could just like take this understanding all the way when it comes to questioning God and his attributes and a lot of other things. And that's that. Yes, God is a jealous God. It's not human jealousy.